you interested in an international job? And broke?
Shit.
Can somebody just pay me to travel and be awesome?
Well, it's a job.
It's a job.
And you do it overseas?
You work with people overseas.
Or wait.
So it's pretty much political.
Do you just deal with international issues?
Is being president an international career?
But is being a president an international career?
Okay.
When I think about international careers, I think about things that you can do here. Other jobs might include engineering, or being a diplomat or an ambassador.
Any career where you work directly with representatives from other nations.
Or deal with policy that directly affects how we interact with other nations.
Obviously, this is a limited definition.
But hey, we're just a couple of people talking to computers for a living.
I want to be Laura Croft.
I want a job.
I want to live in a big house and have lots of guns and a British accent.
I want to live off of a mediocre salary while teaching everyone in the world how awesome America is while living off of taxpayer money.
Where on earth could you do that?
The State Department.
Well, that sounds boring.
But Foreign Service officers get to do all sorts of cool stuff.
Crash bang driving school?
Language learning.
Crash bang driving school? Just danger pay.
Unaccompanied posts.
Armed guards? And if you work hard enough, a British accent?
Not included.
Yes. Sign me up. Like, now.
There are 5 different kinds of Foreign Service officers. The first kind is a consular officer who facilitates adoptions, helps evacuate Americans, and combats fraud to protect our borders and fights human trafficking.
Economic officers work with foreign governments and other USG agencies on technology, science, economic, trade, energy, and environmental issues, both domestically and overseas.
Management officers are resourceful, creative, action-oriented, go-to leaders responsible for all embassy operations from real estate to people to budget.
Political officers analyze host country political events and must be able to negotiate and communicate effectively with all levels of foreign government officials.
Public diplomacy officers explain American values and policies and may benefit from a strong knowledge of local government and customs.
But you get to bounce around in jobs, so don't stress too much. Just pick the thing you're most qualified for. After you've chosen your specialization, then you have to submit your application.
For this, you can go to usajobs.gov and register to take the Foreign Service Officer test, otherwise known as the FSOT. After you register for the test, you can take the test.
They have nifty study guides online, and apparently you need to use them because people fail a lot. Also, the higher you score, the higher on the list of hireable peeps you are. And yes, that is the technical term.
However, the best way to study for the test is just to take the test, kind of like taking the ACT.
Now, based on your score and the job availability within your track, Qualifications Evaluation Panel will ask you to submit a personal narrative. This step is really important. Personal narratives are like a joke from Satan, and they want you to be all introspective about why, how, when, and who you were with when you learn the cool stuff that you're telling them that you know. It's kind of like a CV on crack.
If you pass the QEP, you can then take the oral assessment. The oral assessment is a day-long marathon interview that changes throughout the day between individual and group work. They measure 13 different dimensions of your personality.
Now you have a job, right? No, not really. First, you have to pass a couple of clearances. Medical clearance. You need to be fit because they can't guarantee access to medical support overseas. Some of the jobs are dangerous and in very remote places. Security. This means you get to know awesome secret stuff, right?
Shut up, Jessica.
And then it's off to the final review panel. They review your application as a whole, as well as your status as a suitable and stable representative of the United States. That sounds like a lot of work. Well, as the great Enterprise Ed said, if you aren't moving toward your target, move your target or move yourself. Seriously, he's like a mix of Gandhi, Zen, and what you wish your dad was like. The ability to move and adapt.
You need to have the desire to learn about cultural norms in other countries.
Interpersonal communication skills.
But most importantly, you need to be okay with laughing at yourself.
Seriously, you will make mistakes.
You will make mistakes.
It's all about getting back up on that horse after you landed on the ground.
Landed in the manure.
In the manure.
Don't forget the moist towelettes.
Learn a language.
Eine Fremdsprache lernen.
Take the Foreign Service Officer exam for practice.
Connect with Foreign Service officers through outlets like LinkedIn.
Learn about their lives.
Set up an informational interview
And ask them about your specific concerns.
Brush up on your knowledge of international affairs.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here.
The KU Career Centers, preparing for international jobs, Costa Rica and London.
Seja moreno, loira, vem balançar futuro. Oi, oi, oi. La mano arriba, cintura sola. Da media vuelta, danza duro. No te canses ahora, que esto solo empieza. Mueve la cabeza, danza duro. La mano arriba, cintura sola. Da media vuelta, danza duro. No te canses.
London, not Costa Rica, that's all.
This feeling on a summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your shit into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. You're on a different road. I'm in the Milky Way. You want me down on Earth, but I am up in space. You're so damn hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but I'm a